Uh, sorry about that. We are certified. We're ISO certified. We are guided by international best practices. So that's a bit about a little bit summary about REFin Homes. Our mission and vision is we're creating a culture of seamless home ownership and building communities. We are an influential real estate institution continuously transforming people and the society. So what do we stand for? I'll explain this diagram. It looks a bit confusing, but I'll explain. This is majorly what we stand for in REFin Homes. So like I said earlier, we bridge the housing gap in Nigeria. And what do I mean by that? So here is an average or a middle class income earner who wants or is dreaming of owning a home. So we help that individual, we give them access to the finance. And what do I mean by access to the finance? So we provide flexible payment structures. We provide alternative payment options as well. That's what we mean by access to finance. We also provide quality and affordable homes. So this individual is looking for, first, you're looking for accessible finance, because we know a lot of us don't have that huge money to drop to get a house. This is where we come in as REFin Homes to give you that access to the finance. We also provide quality and affordable homes. So we're giving you that finance and also providing quality and affordable homes. This is where REFin Homes stand in as a middleman. What do? We build to your specification as well. We come in, we build to your specification. We provide structured payment for you. That gives the individual the home or your dream home that you actually want. So we build to your specification and we provide flexible, structured payment options for our customers. So I'm going to go through some of our products, some of the products, we call them products in REFin Homes. So we have different products for different individuals, depending on your finances. So we have different packages for all of our customers. I'm going to start with the home assurance scheme, which is our flagship product in REFin Homes. It's a 72-month payment structure plan. So that's 72 months, which is 6 years. So this 6 years is divided into 2 phases. We have the first phase, which is the first 3 years, which is the build-up phase. Then we have the last 3 years, which is the payback phase. So I'm going to explain in detail. Now, the build-up phase is basically you're making monthly contribution towards owning a home. So the first 3 years, you are making consistent payment towards owning a home. So I want to break this down because I'm sure a lot of us have seen the home assurance scheme ads, which is why most of us are here. So I'm going to break down this particular one. So when you come to us, you fill out a questionnaire, you tell us, like I said, we build to your specification and at your own, your own convenience. So the first 3 years, which is the build-up phase, you make monthly contribution for the first 2 years. In the second year, towards the end of the second year, we move to site for you and we start building for you. By the end of the third year, you move into your house, right? Remembering that you still have some outstanding left, which is in the last 3 years, which is the payback phase. So you move into your house and you pay back your outstanding balance for the last 3 years. This is how this product actually works. And some of the highlights of this product is that it has flexible payment plan. It's a 72-month payment, 72-month payment option. And this particular product works very well with the National Housing Fund. So in the first 3 years where you are doing your continuous contribution, we are applying for your NHF loan for you. So in the usually NHF process takes a maximum, with us, it takes a minimum of like 2 years. So within this process, we're applying for your National Housing Fund, and we all have at least 15 million naira loan from NHF. So in this period, we're applying for your NHF, and we're processing your NHF documentation. We follow through all the processes, making sure that the loan comes out. So in those 3 years, the NHF comes in, and then it balances up some of the money that you have. Our next product is the Flexi Home Owner. Now, this product enables you to possess your desired home after making 50% initial deposit for the said property. So you make 50% initial deposit for the first 12 months, right? And spread the outstanding 50% within a minimum tenure of 36 months. That's how this product works. And there are two major highlights of this product. It works very well with National Housing Fund, and it's also a short-term plan. So it's not like the home assurance scheme where you have 72 months. This one is shorter. It's a 3 years payment option. The next product is Own a Home. Own a Home, this product is known as a construction-linked payment plan. So it's a form of structured payment directly linked to the construction timeline or construction program of works. So the timeline for this product is set between 12 to 24 months. So this payment option is set out along or linked to the construction timeline of works. For example, when we get to roofing, you make some certain payments. It will be stated in the contract. Maybe when we get to plastering, you make a certain deposit again. So it's set out according to the construction timeline, which will usually take 12 to 24 months. And the highlights of this product is retrofitting. So you can come to site, you can decide that you don't want, you can make some changes with probably your unit. Maybe you can say, oh, I don't like the way my living room is spaced out. Can you divide it into two and make some parts a library, or you just make some changes. So you have the opportunity to visit the site, visit your unit, make some changes if you desire. So this is how this Own a Home product works. The land flip scheme. So land flip scheme is specifically designed to help individuals or groups to purchase land through a structured payment plan. This is usually between 12 to 36 months. So between 3 years, with the aim of building capital through land value appreciation towards owning a home. And one of the major highlights of this particular product is value appreciation. You know that land doesn't depreciate, it continually appreciates. So this product works hand in hand with that. So you buy a land through a structured payment plan between 12 to 36 months. Now we have the cooperative administration. How does this product work? This is when RHL, which is REFin Homes Limited, comes in collaboration with cooperatives. So this model enables REFin Homes Limited partner with cooperatives in order to access the cooperative housing development loan from FMBN. So we stand as a middleman, sort of, we partner with cooperative of other organizations and send it to FMBN with a sizable expanse of land registered in the name of the cooperative. So with this particular product, the cooperative must have their title documents in order for us to be able to submit the application to FMBN. One of the major highlights of this product is that it has a flexible equity build-up. So now I'm going to go through some of our existing and upcoming product developments. So I'm going to share with you some of the pictures of our existing projects and upcoming ones as well. So this is Anchor Grounds. This is our first project, Anchor Grounds, located in Lafiaji Lekki area. It has 3-bedroom terraces with BQ and 2-bedroom flats. So the 2-bedroom flats are upstairs, are on the last floor upstairs, and then the 3-bedroom terraces are on the ground and first floor. This is another view of the project, Anchor Ground. We're completely sold out in this project. It's completely sold out. This is the second project, Chelsea Court Ikate Elegushi. Sales are currently ongoing with this project, and it's as 2-bedroom flats, 3-bedroom terraces with 1 BQ, and also 4-bedroom terraces with 2 BQ. This is another view. The first one shows the 2-bedroom flats and 3-bedroom terraces, just like the other design. So the flats are upstairs and the 3-bedroom terraces are on the ground floor and first floor. This is the view of the 4-bedroom terraces. So we have the car park downstairs, you have the living room upstairs, the BQs are downstairs. So this particular design sits on 3 floors. It sits on 3 floors. So this is the 4-bedroom terraces. This is where we currently are on this project. These are the pictures of the project. This project is at Ikate Lekki. And this is our third project, Bobajo Court. This is located in Bajulai Shomolu axis. It has we have 2-bedroom flats and 3-bedroom flats at this particular development. The 3-bedroom flat comes with a BQ. This is another view of the project, Bobajo Court. We're just about moving to site on this particular project. And this is the fourth project, Oral Estate, Maxville. This is located in Lekki axis, just after the second toll gate. This just has majorly 3-bedroom flats. We are currently selling out with this particular project. Just 3-bedroom flats in this particular project. And all our other developments, so we have upcoming projects in Bagada, Alaka Estate in Surulere, Alpha Beach in Lekki, Ogombo by Abramade Soya, and Ologolo. These are where all our other developments or upcoming developments are located. We have prototypes. These are the prototypes of what a 2-bedroom bungalow looks like. Very simple, spacious. So we pride ourselves very much at REFin Homes when it comes to space. We really, really pride ourselves on that. It's a major factor for us. We don't just build and, make everywhere look so clustered and the living room is looking like a cubicle. No, if you go to a lot of our projects, it is spaced out. So we pride ourselves very much on spacing. So everyone is not looking clustered. So this is another view of what our 2-bedroom bungalow looks like. This is a view of the floor plan of what our 3-bedroom bungalow looks like. Another view as well. 3-bedroom flats. This is another view. Yeah. Warren Buffett said, price is what you pay for, value is what you get. So price is what you pay. You pay price to us, and value is what you get from us at REFin Homes. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Now I want to open the floor for any questions. In case anybody has any questions, I'm here to answer any of your questions or take any of your questions right now. So you can unmute or drop your question at the chat room, and I'll be glad to take any of your questions. Can anyone hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, I would like to have a little recap of the lecture you have given, because sorry, I actually came in a bit late, and this is about 22 minutes after 4. So I think the program started around 4 o'clock or so.
Yes,
so can
it
you
did.
Give the excuse me, the picture
Sorry,
you
sir.
showed is quite amazing, but I actually wants to know the payment plan. How do we pay? Because I think I missed that part. So let me know whether that's part of what you actually discussed, so that I'll be able to know how to go forward.
Okay, not a problem, sir. So before you came in, I talked about the home assurance scheme, which is our flagship. So we have different payment options depending on the capacity or capability of our clients. So I'm going to talk about the home assurance scheme, which is our flagship product. I'm sure you've not seen this anywhere in Nigeria or Lagos. So it's a 72 months payment option. So it's 6 years, and it's divided into 2 phases. So we have the first phase, which is the first 3 years, which is the build-up phase. This is where you're making monthly contribution towards owning a home. Now, a disclaimer, the house is not readily available. It's going to be ready and you're going to move in by the 3rd year, right? But within the first 2 years, we process your NHF for you. We take you to the land. The land is also not readily available, but in the process of the first 2 years, we are in the process of searching for the land for you and getting the land for you as well, and also taking you to the sites to where your house will be, right? So this is the first 3 years. So in the second years, towards the end of the second year is when we move to site. Minding that you have been contributing for consistent contribution. You're not doing half payment, maybe you pay in this month, you don't pay. No, you're doing consistent monthly contribution, right? And then we move to sites by the second year for you. We build, usually our construction timeline is between 12 to 24 months. By the 3rd year is when you move into your house. But having in mind, you have outstanding balance. So we give you the last 3 years, which is the payback phase, to pay us back. Still monthly. But in some cases, we have clients that tell us that, can I just pay it off and just clear off my bill? So usually some clients come in and they say, okay, I want to just clear it off. I don't need to wait 3 years to clear off that bill. So this is how the home assurance scheme works. So you send us, we send you a questionnaire, you fill the questionnaire, you tell us what you want, what location you want, your budget, the specification of the kind of house you want. Is it a flat? Is it a terrace? How many bedrooms you want? You fill out all this information. Our data analyst works on it, sends you a recommendation based on what you have filled out. So it chooses the best location for you based on what you filled out and that what works with your budget. So once we get all of this information, we send you the recommendation, you make your choice, and you start making monthly contribution. So this is like a 6-year payment plan. It's actually a flagship product. That's the first one I talked about. Then I talked about the Flexi Home Owner. This is divided into 2. So you make the first 50% initial deposit now over a period of 12 months. You move into the house and spread the remaining 50% over 3 years. That's how the Flexi Home Owner works. That's the second.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, sir.
Please, okay, my name is Dayo Oyedele. I also the meeting a little bit late.
Okay.
I have 2 plots of land somewhere in Aja, in Glorious Estate. So what I want to do is that I'm looking for a joint venture partner that can give me like 120 million. I want to build like 18 units of 2 bedrooms, two bedroom terrace duplexes on the
Okay.
2 plots of land. The land is 1,300 square meters. So I'm looking for finance, somewhere that we can
Okay.
partner together. I use my land as my equity contribution, then he brings his fund, and then we can immediately start building. So I don't
Okay,
know how you
sir.
guys can
Okay,
help
sir.
me.
Okay, so I would answer your question as soon as I'm done answering the first question, but I will definitely answer your question next. So I just want to go through
I'm still tuned in. Yeah.
Yes, of course, sir. Of course, I will answer your question. I'm just trying to respond to the first gentleman. He joined a little bit late, so I'm just going through the products for him as well. But I'll answer your question next, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome, sir. So as I was saying, so that's the second product. The third one is Own a Home. This one you pay according to the construction timeline. And our construction timeline is 12 to 24 months. So for example, if we're about to, let's say, set blocks, you make certain deposits. If you're about to roof, you make certain deposits. So it's stated on the contract. So you pay as you spread the payment over construction timeline. That's how the Own a Home works. Like I said. So basically, those are like the payment options we have currently at REFin Homes. I don't know if I answered your question, sir.
Yes, you have. You have. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. So you're welcome, sir. So I'm going to answer the next question. The next question was from, I didn't get your name, sir. I don't know if you can. Hello? Okay, he asked me if he has 2 plots of land at Aja and he's trying to build and he needs some kind of funds. I don't know if I'm correct, sir, if you can identify. Okay, so basically, we do not finance projects. I mean, we don't give loan out for projects. What we do is we partner with you and we share the units according to, so we do some analysis, we look at your land value, and that's how we share the units. So we don't give you money to go and finance the project. No, we don't do that. We come together, we partner with you, we take up the cost of construction for you, and then split it. So we have a sharing ratio based on our analysis and based on your land value. We share the units according to that. I don't know if I've answered your question very well, sir. Secondly, I would like to also ask, what are the title documents on your land? I don't know if you can hear me, sir. I don't know if you can hear me, but I would like to ask what your title documents are on that land. Then we'll take it from there. We can come and inspect the land and then advise you accordingly. Okay, I want to take another question from the chat room from Edukere. For clients who already have land, will you support the development with any of your packages? Hello?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. I don't know, did you hear my response?
Yes. I want to answer your question. What I have is registered survey, Lagos State registered survey, red copy, Nalausa.
Okay. We will need you to kind of perfect your documents.
Okay, to do land information for CFO or governor's consent.
Yes, exactly. We would not mind to also invite you over to our office.
Where
so
is
that
your
we
office,
can.
please?
Our office is at Onikon.
Okay.
Yes, Ball Street, Onikon. Yes, sir.
Okay,
so
I know
we
Boy
can.
Street now. I know Boy Street.
Yes,
What
that's
number?
where our office. 3/5.
3/5. Okay, I'll be there on Tuesday.
Okay, sir. So we can now explain. Not a problem, sir. So we can now explain further to you, and then how we can go about it. But yes, we do joint venture. So we partner with landowners and we split.
Exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a joint venture.
Not a problem. But we don't give money out. We don't give you the cash to go and build. We take up the responsibility.
There's no premium. No premium.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's no problem. So we would love to have you in the office. Have you over at the office. Thank you so much. I hope I answered your question. All right,
perfectly.
Sir.
Brilliant.
All right, sir.
Brilliantly perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, sir. Okay. And the next question for clients who already have land, will you support the development with any of your packages? Yes, like I explained to Mr. Dayo.
Yes.
Yes, we do joint venture.
That's what I'm looking for, actually.
Yes. So that's why I answer. I don't know if I'm answering Yuri Edukere's question. So we will partner with you and do a joint venture with you, and then based on our analysis, we can split the unit. So we take up the responsibility and the cost of construction. So you don't worry yourself about that headache. We take up that responsibility, and then we partner with you, like I explained to Mr. Dayo earlier. I have another question from Udochi. My hand has been up. My question is, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. What's the guarantee of the NHF funds coming? I hear it's very difficult. Yeah, it takes a while. But I'll let my colleague Debola answer that question. Debola, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Damilola, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Mrs. Udochi, I'm sorry you had to hang on for a while. I hope everybody can hear me. So your question says, my hand has been up. My question is, what's the guarantee of the NHF coming through? Now, the thing to it with NHF is this, and we're going to be as straightforward with you as possible. NHF is a government loan. It's a government scheme, it's a government loan. And because it's a government loan, there are lots of processes that has to go through before your loan can be disbursed. So what is critical in your NHF application is ensuring that all documents that will be sending forth, all the documents also required from you, everything is accurate. Can you all hear me? So once all of those documents are accurate, once we send out the application, it takes about 12, 18, 24 months before disbursement comes through. Once that process, the application process is over, disbursement will come through. So the only thing about NHF is it going to come through? Yes, it's going to come through. It can take a while, but certainly the NHF loan is going to come through. Thank you.
I hope that answers your question, Mrs. Udochi. I hope that answers your question. I also have another question from Miss Yuri Edukore. I hope I pronounced your name well. I'm so sorry if I didn't. You're asking, yes, so the building is due sale and not for sale. Is for sale and not. I'm a bit confused. Can you please maybe unmute and ask me the question, because I can't seem to understand the question. Hello? Okay, I don't know. Can you unmute and maybe okay, because I'm trying to understand your question, but it's not really clear. Okay, so the development is for yourself. So do you have the development is for myself and not for sale. So do you have like a land that you want us to build on, or do you have a land that you want us to build on, or you have an existing house on the land and you're trying to demolish it? I'm a bit confused.
Okay,
I don't know if you can. Yes.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. So here's what I would propose.
Okay.
For the question you are currently answering, what I would advise is if Mr. Edukere can send us an email, yes. If they can send to us an email at contact@refinhomes.com. Once you send us an email, please send to us your phone number also, so that a marketing executive can talk to you and probably invite you also to the office for a meeting. So we'll be expecting your email at contact@refinhomes.com.
Yes.
Thank you.
You have a question? Yes, I also have another question from Dosumofato Yowa. How is the monthly contribution for home assurance and own a home? Okay, so the monthly contribution, like I'm going to maybe explain again. So this is how it works. So we send you a questionnaire. You fill out that questionnaire and tell us the specification of, on that questionnaire, you have quite a number of questions. You have the kind of house you want. Is it a bungalow? Is it a terrace? Is it flat? The number of bedrooms you want, the locations you want, and your budget. So once we're able to get all of this information, our data analyst, which is our in-house data analyst, looks through it, sends you a recommendation. For example, if you pick a Lafiaji 3-bedroom flat, and you said you want maybe 25 million, we'll go back and analyze it, because we can't get a 3-bedroom flat there for 25 million. So we give you other options for where you can get a 3-bedroom flat for 25 million. You can get a 3-bedroom flat for 25 million at Shongo Tedu, for example. So we give you that as a recommendation. So when it gives you about 3 choices. Once you pick one, then we start the process. So for example, you pick a 25 million naira house, right? You divide 25 million by 72 months. It comes to, I think, approximately 400 and something thousand. So you start contributing 400 and something thousand. But in most cases, a lot of people don't have 400 and something thousand to contribute. So you can start off with 150, you can start off with 200,000, depending on what you can afford. But the minimum is 150,000. So once you start making this monthly contribution, towards the end of the second year, between this process or within this period, we started applying for your NHF. We've submitted your NHF and all of that. Like I said, the house is not readily available, right? So within these 2 years, we're sourcing for the land and making sure everything is tidy and ready for you by the second year. Now, because you're supposed to be contributing 400 and something thousand, and you're not contributing that, let's say you're contributing about 300 and something thousand, you still have some outstanding. So by the 12th year, we expect that you should have gathered up that outstanding for the first 2 years to balance it up for yourself. So by the 24th month is when we move to site for you and we start building. In this period, you can visit the site, you can make some changes or corrections if you want, and all that. So by the 3rd year, you move into your house. Having in mind, you still have some outstanding, right? So over the next or the last 3 years, you balance up those outstanding. In some cases, some clients might say, oh, I have the money, I don't want to wait 3 years and, be making this monthly contribution and balance up. And they pay up like they balance. But in some cases, you have that 3 years as a payback phase to, make the monthly contribution and balance up your outstanding. So that's how the home assurance scheme works. I don't know if I answered your question, Mr. Adilaja. Okay. You have a land in Shimawa, but you want to build a school. Can it be financed? I would ask my colleague Debola to please answer that question. Debola?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Good
he
evening,
said
everybody.
yes.
Damola, go on. What's the question,
Okay, he said he
please?
has a land at Shimawa, but he wants to build a school, and can it be financed?
Finance. Okay, Mr. Dosumo, unfortunately, we only finance residential buildings. We build affordable housing. So anything other than housing, residential housing, it's beyond our purview. So we might not be able to assist you with that. So that's our response to that. If you have a land, I beg your pardon, and if the title is perfected and all necessary documents in place, and you want to use it for residential buildings, then we're your go-to people. You come to us and we'll do good business with you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Debola. I don't know if you can take the other question as well. He said the NHF has a limit of 15 million naira. What's your interest rate in the deal when NHF charges 6%?
Okay,
This is
thank
from
you.
Adewumi.
Mr. Adewumi Olaleko, thank you very much. So yes, the NHF loan has a limit of 15 million naira. Now for us, we do not have any interest attached to it. The interest rate, as you rightly said, on NHF is 6%. So how 6% works is that it is the mortgage bank gets it at 4% from FMBN, and then they get it at 4% from FMBN, and then the mortgage bank then on lends to individuals at 6%. So the mortgage bank's interests on the NHF loan is actually 2%. So for us, we don't need to factor in any interest rates on NHF. It's 6%, it comes at 6%, and that's what it is, right? What is just critical for us, I'm guessing probably your question then will now be, what is the need for us? So what's the need for us is ensuring that the funds come out for you. Because once the fund comes out for you, you can then now tell your neighbors, you can tell your friends, you can tell your colleagues that you're able to get an NHF loan using a REFin Homes property. So rightly said, the NHF loan is 6%, but we do not add additional interest on the NHF loan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Debola. Yes. I also have another question from Margaret Ayomide. She said, I'm very happy to be here. Please, can you help me out with a plot of land at Magboro for you to develop it for me? I only have registered C of O and I am living on the other plot. So you have just one plot, I'm assuming that's Magboro.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Ma, for that question. So here's what I want you to do for us, Mrs. Margaret. Please send to me an email. Contact us at refinhomes.com. We're going to put in the email address down in the chat box so that if there are subsequent questions, if there are more questions, you can always send them to us. But for your question requires a specific response, and I won't want to, I wouldn't want to let that take time because this is just a 1 hour meeting or less than 1 hour meeting. It should be a 30-minute meeting. So please send to us an email at contact@refinhomes.com and I will answer this question appropriately, Mrs. Margaret. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Debola.
You're welcome.
Okay, I also have, yes, there's also another one. Don't you have building plan outside Lagos within Shimawa or further? Currently, we do not have building plan outside Shimawa and Ofada. Hello. Okay.
Yes, I'm here, Damilola.
Okay. Yes.
Do you want me to
she's asking if yes. So she's asking if we have building plan outside Lagos within Shimawa or Ofada.
Okay. So for now, in all honesty, we don't. However, if you belong to a cooperative or you belong to a group or if you belong to an association and you plan on getting something in that area, you'll be coming in numbers. So we can come in and assist you with construction. So we can do that for you. If it's just one person, that might be tough. But if you're a cooperative, if you're a group, if you're an association, we can happily come into them and assist you with construction.
Thank you so much, Debola. I think the last question now is still from Mrs. Margaret Ayorinde. Where do you have your houses for home assurance scheme?
Okay, thank you, Ma, for that question. Where do we have our houses for the home assurance scheme? Now, the good thing about the home assurance scheme is that it is not location tied. I'm not going to restrict you to location. So it's a function of where you want. If you want Bagada, I can make it happen for you. If you want Ogudu, if you want Egbeda, if you want Ogba, if you want Magodo, if you want Ketu. So it's not location tied.
Bound. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You just tell me where you want, and I'm going to make it happen for you. And I'll tell you why I'm saying this, right? Already, as I speak to you, I have close to 300 people making payments every month for specific locations, right? And I can assure you that whatever location it is you are going to tell me you want, I know for a fact that at least 5 people who are already paying are also paying towards that location you have specified. So, which is why I said I am not location sensitive. No?
Right, you know.
Tell me where you. I have people who are making payments already, and everything falls into place with that.
Okay. I hope we answered your question, Ma. Okay, please.
I have a question. Okay,
yes, Ma, please go ahead.
I don't remember seeing the cost of the apartments you have, except I didn't see clearly or something.
Okay, Ma, we didn't share that.
Maybe somebody can choose within their budget or something.
Okay, Ma, we didn't actually share the cost of the of our projects on my slides. I actually didn't share that. But can you kindly leave your email on the chat box so that we can send the prices to you via email? So if you can just help me drop your email address.
I'll send you an email.
Okay, Ma. All right, Ma. Thank you so much. We also have another question. What is the mode of disbursement of the 15 million Naira NHF loan? And what determines the payback period?
Okay, let me take that question from Mr. Dewumi Olalekan. What is the mode of disbursement of the NHF loan? If I get this question right, mode of disbursement comes from the mortgage bank. So it comes from the mortgage bank and they make the payments to REFin Homes. Like that's the mode of disbursement. I hope I got that right. So once we send in your application to FMBN through the mortgage bank, once we do that, and then it's time for disbursement, FMBN disburses to the mortgage bank, and then the mortgage bank in turn disburses to the developers, being us. And he said, what determines the payback period? So what determines the payback period is a function of your age, right? So it is expected that by the age of 65, you'll have retired. So for anyone who retires by 65, you're not expected to service a loan. So your current age or the number of years you have left in service is what determines the payback period. So take, for instance, you are, say, 35 years old now, hypothetically speaking. You have 30 years left in paying back the NHF loan. So if you're 35 now and the NHF disbursement comes through right now, you have 30 years as payback period. So payback period varies per individual. For someone who is 40 years, has about 25 years repayment period, For someone who is 50 years has 15 years. Someone who is 60 has 5 years and thereabouts. So different individuals have different payback period. I hope that answers the question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Debola. I hope that answers
I have
your
a question.
Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. So please, my question now is for someone who does not have an NHF, so how does the person fall in place here? where you currently work, you've not been doing that scheme, or your company has not been, deducting NHF. So how do you come into a situation like this? What is your chances of getting NHF loan?
Okay,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Okay. So we help you apply for NHF. We do that process for you. So we help you apply for the NHF loan, and we go through the process for you. So in a situation, if you say you've not been contributing I think you've not been contributing, or you don't even have. So we help you do that. We carry that process for you. I hope that answers your question, sir.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Also, I have another question. I would like to have the prices and pictures of the building. Okay, yes, Mr. Olalekon, I will send that to your email address. You dropped it, so we'll send that to your email address. I hope I've been able to answer everybody's question, or we have been able to answer everybody's question. Like my colleague said, if you have any other question, the email address has been dropped on the chat room, which is contact@refinhomes.com. So if you have any more questions, you can send in your questions. But during the week, we'll be reaching out to everybody, one after the other, and also following through every question that has been asked. So during the week, you'll get a call from any one of us at REFin Homes, just to follow through and also help out. I hope I have been able to, or we have been able to answer every of your question. Once again, I'd like to thank you for attending this customer forum. It was a privilege for me to have introduced REFin Homes to everyone, and also what we do and what we represent. And yes, I hope everyone was able to answer, ask every of their questions. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of the forum. I wish everyone a good evening and a great week. So have a lovely week. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ma.